After watching the entire ALF show, here's what I think. A sarcastic alien puppet crashes into a suburban garage, delivers 4 seasons of easy laughs, and connects almost none of it. That's both its greatest strength and its biggest problem. I always find that the sci-fi setup is just an excuse. The real spark is the chaotic friction inside the Tanner household. ALF is a cynical, wisecracking outsider with bad habits dropped straight into a fragile suburban ecosystem. Willie Tanner plays the ultimate straight man, absorbing household damage with frantic, dry disbelief. His constant exhaustion anchors the comedy. Then you have Kate, the pragmatic boundary setter. Her eye rolls and sharp scoldings give the jokes their teeth, drawing a hard line against Alf's wildest schemes. The writers didn't need elaborate plots to get a laugh. They just locked these characters in a room and let the clashes run wild. It's a fast-paced comedy engine that makes these early episodes so easy to watch. I love how the rest of the household expands the fun. Lynn and Brian bring a lighter, sibling-style chemistry, often acting as Alf's co-conspirators. Then there is Lucky, the family cat. He is the ultimate straight animal foil, fueling a relentless parade of cat-eating jokes. Watching Alf attempt to fit Lucky into a toaster or hypnotize him with a string never gets old. These physical gag sequences rely entirely on great puppet timing to deliver quick, isolated laughs. On top of that, I always laugh at Alf's constant misreading of Earth's pop culture. He treats trash television like sacred text. These tiny, self-contained bits showcase his alien perspective instantly, requiring zero plot setup. The show keeps things simple, and that is why the comedy works. I realized recently that my favorite thing about ALF is how little it asks of me. Aside from the pilot and the infamous final episode, almost every single installment of this show is entirely self-contained. The writers basically operated with a massive, glowing reset button. If Alf blows up the kitchen or ruins a family dinner in one episode, everything is perfectly fine by the next. This interchangeable format is exactly what makes the show such a great low-commitment comfort watch. Think about a sitcom like Friends. If I skip 3 episodes of Friends, I'm completely lost on who is dating whom, or why Chandler and Monica are hiding a secret. The narrative relies entirely on relationship continuity, but with ALF, the chronological order barely matters. I can drop in on Season 3, jump back to Season 1, and never feel like I missed a beat. It is the ultimate plug-and-play background television. I don't have to track character arcs. I just turn it on, enjoy the quick laugh, and watch the status quo restore itself. Take the classic prank call from Season 1. Alf engineers a phone scheme that leaves Willie utterly flustered, smugly declaring that you simply cannot outwit an alien. There is no setup, no lingering aftermath, and absolutely no homework required for the viewer. It is a perfect, isolated burst of pure comedy. You do not need to know the backstory. The joke lands instantly because the dynamic is so clear. This is why the show is such an easy, modular watch. If you are enjoying this review, take a second to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I want to know your thoughts too. What is your take on ALF? A legendary comfort watch or completely overrated? But then I hit the final stretch of Season 4, and that cozy, low-stakes comfort completely vanishes. The final episode, Consider Me Gone, abruptly discards the lighthearted, episodic formula. Instead of a minor household mess, I am suddenly watching high-stakes military tension. When the alien task force surrounds Alf and captures him in a dark, silent field, the screen flashes to be continued, and just cuts to black. It is a jarring, sour note to end on. After 99 episodes of pure, predictable comfort, this unfinished cliffhanger leaves me feeling completely cheated, breaking the very promise of the show. That is why a complete, start-to-finish binge of this show ultimately leaves a bitter aftertaste. When I watch the episodes back-to-back, those final chapters completely disrupt the cozy, predictable rhythm that made casual viewing so easy. I don't mean this as a total takedown of the series. I say it as a disappointed fan. I love the warmth of this show. My advice is simple. Enjoy the chaotic, standalone episodes out of order. Let the series live in your memory as the perfect plug-and-play background noise, and don't let that final, unresolved run ruin the comfort vibe. Unlike Friends, I prefer jumping into ALF at random to avoid that bitter finale. What is your take on ALF? A legendary comfort watch, or completely overrated? Subscribe for more.